Hi, I'm Kimon.
I'm Josh, and we're Count Trackula. We made a web app in order to track customers, well, and anybody really who comes in and out of a store. Um, our web app is designed to use sensors that track movement of doors. So when the door opens, you see our database go up by one, and then when the door closes, or when the exit door opens, I should say, then you see the database go down by one. So then you can see more or less how many people are in the store, and then you can see ballpark range where the occupancy is, and then you can set like where or how many people like you want in the store, and then you'll get a warning if it gets close to that or goes over. So then you can kind of monitor how many people are in your store without actually having to count everyone going through the door.
Yeah.
Right now we're running a console application right there, and then in the two other windows we have our Python script for our entrance and our exit. When you start running the script, it actually starts a countdown from 9, so then it gives the sensor had a chance to calibrate itself and recognize where it is, and then once it's ready, then it'll say OK, and it will show a light, green light, signaling that it's ready to be used. Go! Okay, so now it's showing every 0.1 second the status of the door, or yeah. So we'll start by opening it. Oh, can you undo that little rubber band on? So when we open it, it's red. When we bring it back, it's green. When it turns green again, it shows that the broadcast has been sent.
And the current occupancy goes to 1.
Yeah. So we'll open it again. You see it goes to red. So then when it goes back, now it's been sent, and it should go to 2.
Yeah. The same thing happens with exit. You open it, it's red, so now it's open. You close it again, it turns back to 1. Open, close, back to 0.
And then if you were to do that again, it wouldn't go below 0.
Yeah, like we have made it so that it can go only up to 0, so that we make sure there is no negative values there.
Yeah.
Up where we have the settings, where you can set the maximum customers that are allowed in the store, and here you can enter a warning rates, which means actually if you want to be notified like 5 people before reaching the maximum limit, then you enter this number here, number 5. And here you enter the email where you want to be notified by email as soon as the maximum customers minus the warning rate is reached. For example, now I will set it at 6 maximum customers. The warning rate is number 2. So when the current occupancy reaches 6 minus 2, 4 customers, then my email is going to be notified. And here we save the settings, which are actually saved on a cookie. Now you can see I will just open the door 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and when we reach number 4, you're gonna see an overlay that warns you that you have reached the limit, so you have to close the doors, basically close the entrance, so no one else has to go inside. And if, for example, right now a person goes outside and he opens the exit door, you can see that the overlay is closed on its own. Another person comes in, it's again on. And as soon as the overlay is on, the email warning is being sent. Whenever you want, you can also clear the settings, which will actually delete the cookies, either by doing it from here or from here, clear settings, and you're notified that they are cleared successfully. So for this email notification thing, we have used the Mailgun API. So basically, we're setting the email to our own web API. We're using Axios request. From our web API, there is a call to Mailgun's API. The reason why we do it this way is because for security reasons you cannot actually have Mailgun's API on the browser, the client, because this way you would have to expose your API key to the public. Also, we have another third-party API that we call here. It's about weather using Open Weather Map API, and it's getting the current weather and a forecast for the next 6 days for the rest of the week. In the graphs page, we have two graphs. The first one shows the occupancy. By default, it shows the occupancy of this specific day. By default, it's also the auto refresh is disabled, but if you want, you can enable it and set a refresh time. The minimum is 5 seconds, and if you see here, now that I have enabled it, you can actually see the result. People going inside and outside. Now, one person has got inside, another one has got inside, another one, one person has went outside of the store, one more outside, and so on. There are also these buttons here that you can select the period you want to see the graph of occupancy through time. This is the last weeks, and you can see the last month and all time since the beginning. Right now the data only goes back to a bit more than 1 week, that's why you don't see any difference from month to all. And the second graph is a histogram that shows the total customers that went inside the store in the previous week. That's it. Any feedback is welcome, of course, and thank you for watching.